Notre prochain orateur est Dr Patrick Nkanza, secrétaire permanent au ministère de l'Éducation supérieure de la Zambie. Monsieur, vous avez la parole.
The President of the General Conference, the Chairperson of the Executive Board, Director General, Honorable Government Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, Zambia congratulates you on your election as President of the 38th General Assembly of UNESCO. Zambia further congratulates UNESCO on its 70th anniversary. This year also celebrates Zambia's 51 years of collaborative effort with UNESCO, during which period UNESCO has provided technical, material, and financial support to Zambia in all key competencies of UNESCO. We recognize the recent work which UNESCO has conducted with us in the area of policy review. Zambia has continued to make strides in areas of education, science, technology and innovation, information and communications, and in culture. In the area of early childhood education, the government is scaling up the provision of early childhood education through the attachment of early childhood education centers to existing schools, as well as establishing centers in other communities. With respect to general education, Zambia recognizes that a comprehensive and inclusive curriculum is fundamental to reaching learning goals. Thus, Zambia is engaged in an ongoing process of curriculum reforms at all levels, coupled with harmonization of teacher training curriculum. With respect to teacher education and training, Zambia wishes to express gratitude to UNESCO for the support rendered in teacher development, particularly with respect to enhancing the teaching of information communications technologies in general education. The Teaching Council of Zambia has been established to develop and maintain standards in the teaching profession. With respect to adult literacy, the government is scaling up adult literacy programs by targeting the marginalized, including those in prisons and in remote areas. The quality of our adult education programs has been enhanced through the development of national curriculum, materials in various local languages, and training in literacy facilitators. In addition, some educators and curriculum developers underwent training in a training program which was co-offered by UNESCO, UNESCO's International Bureau of Education, and the Open University of Tanzania, and the Tanzania Institute of Education. With respect to technical and vocational education and training, Zambia has introduced a two-tier education and training system which provides a two-pathway between academic and vocational education at lower and upper secondary schools. To support this system, Zambia has also introduced a 3-year vocational secondary teacher training program. In collaboration with the government of South Korea, UNESCO has been working with us in Zambia on skills development through the Better Education for Africa's Rise, or BEAR project. This cooperation brings the experience of South Korea to Zambia, and we look forward to expansion of this program. In the area of science, technology, and innovation, Zambia has recognized insufficient research and development infrastructure and the scarcity of scientific human resource capable of harnessing the indigenous knowledge base so as to promote the competitiveness of Zambia's industry. In an effort to mainstream science, technology, and innovation, Zambia has planned to construct a science center or a science complex, which initiative involves participation of cooperating partners as well as the private sector. Zambia appreciates the efforts by UNESCO in establishment of the National Bioethics Coordinating Committee, whose role will, among other things, include coordinating and networking the various bioethics committees in Zambia. With respect to higher education, Mr. President, this sector has shown significant expansion with increasing participation of the private sector. The government has introduced a higher education authority to provide quality assurance to provision of higher education. In addition, the government has also established the Zambia Qualifications Authority, whose task is to manage and develop the Zambia Qualifications Framework. These measures are aimed at providing a platform for the formal recognition and portability of our higher education qualifications. With respect to information and communications, the government is bridging the information gap between the rural and urban areas by providing more frequency modulated transmitters and the introduction of radio academy programs at the University of Zambia. With respect to culture, Zambia shares the global notion that no society can flourish without expression and the preservation of its cultural heritage. Further, Zambia is committed to the realization of the objectives of the World Heritage Convention. This convention must help to uplift the standards of life of local communities by encouraging economic activities such as investment in cultural tourism. In doing all this, we also pay tribute to UNESCO support in providing equity, inclusiveness, and also providing for the development of energy, particularly in our rural areas. We are committed to continuing the cooperation with UNESCO and the maintenance of the values and principles upon which we govern and guide this cooperation. We look forward, Mr. President, to the successful completion and conclusion of outcomes of the 38th General Conference of UNESCO. Thank you.
Merci, Monsieur